Hello there, and welcome to issue 36. This is all about the Capricorn Rooster, and as you can see on the caption beforehand, those are the dates you have to be to fall into this combination. Okay, let's start straight away. The Capricorn Rooster as a child. Well, how do we explain this? This is a very happy union. The Capricorn and the Rooster go very well together. It is a fantastic union, really. But as a child, you will have an extremely quiet, serious child, and one that may seem, well, when they're in their school years or early formative years, a bit afraid to let their hair down, afraid to maybe sort of smile or basically get involved in any sort of the antics that children do, you know, mucking about or practical jokes, things like that. They do take studying very seriously, and as I say, this comes from a seriousness and a sort of an inbuilt wisdom that they have, that they know they need to study hard. Academics don't come naturally to them, but they put in the work to get themselves there. And they're quite robotic in this sense. So you have a child that doesn't really talk out of line, has their head down, working away hard, not mucking about at the back of the class, isn't a clown, not particularly standing out in any way. The only way they're standing out is that they are so diligent and they're so dedicated to getting that work done, keeping up with maybe the more brighter ones. But through sheer hard work, they normally go further because, you know, if anyone's going to get there through dedication, this combination is. And it's very off-putting in a way, because do you make friends with them, or do they make friends easy? Well, the funny thing is, once you have your recreation time, you can make friends because they have a very good sense of humour. You have to get to know them though for this, but they keep that sense of humour locked away. You know, works for work and plays for play, definitely with this character. They don't cause their parents any problems. They're a bit of a stay-at-home child even into their teenage years. They like to be surrounded by familiarity. Change isn't very good for them, particularly moving around a lot as a kid wouldn't suit this combination well at all. They do like to be stable. They like to know where everything is. Their room will be spotless in the sense of boom, 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 I know. And they're quite OCD when it comes to any of their items or stuff being moved about by mum or dad cleaning. And they get a bit sort of like quite a bit fretful with that. They're very much a creature of, they know where everything is, and that's their safety net. And so we're going through this as Roosters are complex characters, but this one isn't clouded so much in the sense of where they need to go. They've worked it out. As I said, the wisdom's there to help them. They will work hard. They get through to college, and they keep up with everyone just through their extra hours. Very prone to staying up all night, studying, getting that exam, getting that right result, getting enough done, because their future they've planned out. There is no room for being soft or tender-hearted. Only when you get to know them, you may feel you've got quite a cold, robotic character, but you just delve a little bit, get to know them. They're not going to be well advanced, you know, in sexual or intimate relationships as a teenager. That's not their way. They're very shy, probably avoiding to go to the disco or to the dance or to the prom, you know, through fear of possibly just shyness and not wanting to make the move, or, you know, asking anyone to go with them, or even, you know, the other way around, someone asking them, puts them on the spot, takes them out of that comfort zone. That's not them. they may very possibly not have a serious relationship until they're way into their 30s, because they've mapped it out. Their career is going to be all important. They avoid trouble like other roosters because they see the dangers very early. They don't get involved in this need for danger or this need to stand out in a crowd, even though artistically they could be fabulous, and you know, I would go down that line, an artistic line with them, even a performer, because you know there's no stage fright with this character, because they're going to be clean, they're going to be to the point. The crowd isn't going to get on top of them. Nothing, you know, they're zoned. Yeah, and the rooster here with that strength as well. This is a formidable union, actually, very formidable. Isn't playing for groups. Isn't playing for joining big groups or big parties. That's not their way. You may find this character in the library, or you may find this character walking out in the nature, out in the field, quietly with a book, maybe, or just enjoying the countryside, but tend to be on their own, or maybe with one friend, you know. But if you delve, you find a very sort of a driven character, which is going to be very beneficial and very profitable in a relationship if you can get through the shyness, and you're going to have to work hard. If you can get through that, you are going to have one dedicated and driven companion. There's nothing that's not achievable if you're on the same wavelength, because you know they're capable of working immense hours at anything. They will strive to go to the top. Yes, they will clamber over people to get there, such as their drive for success. They will do that, and they won't feel bad about it. You know, not confrontational by any stretch of the mean, but they will, if that threatens the position they want to get to, they will get there. That's it, simple as that. And if you're in the way, be prepared for a battle. And these are cold characters when it comes to stuff like that. There isn't 1 ounce of sentimentality or anything there. But there is in the family life. There is where the children are concerned. Wonderful parents, can be a bit over-fussing and even a bit overprotective. Will be looking out for the best for their child, as in who they meet. They won't expect their children to be, you know, going out gadding about like they didn't do. They will expect their children to act the same. That's where there can be little bits of conflict when they're teenage, when their parents are teenagers. But because they'll be older, you know, settling into hopefully a relationship quite a lot older, they would have mellowed a little bit. That's what we need. But hey, they will provide. They will provide the college fees. They'll provide the university fees. You won't have to worry about your first car. You won't have to worry about maybe a deposit for your first place, because these people have got it mapped out, and they plan out their children and their partner's lives equally as well. And there's a very caring side, but it's deep. It's a granite stone that you have to get through. And once you've got through it, hey, you've stolen it. You've stolen the heart, and hey, you know, the world is your oyster in that, as far as that's concerned. You have got a very loyal partner, and a dedicated one. Maybe not the most risky or wanting to go to on flash holidays or things like that, but the deep crux of life, it will be comfortable. They will make sure there's food on the table. They will make sure the children have got clothes. They will make sure that you're happy as well. It's very important to them. So if we look at the best matches for the Capricorn Rooster, well, you've got to go with the snake here. The snake and the rooster, it's a formidable partnership, as it is. But if we specifically look for the Taurian snake, we look for the Piscean snake, we look for the Virgo snake and also the Scorpio snake, and they're all wonderful matches, and they really do appreciate each other. And the snake has the patience and the love and the caring nature to bring out that, to scratch away at the surface and to really dedicate a lot of special time on the rooster, which they need, and it's very beneficial. Also, we look at the oxen and a very strong working relationship also here, and if we stick with the Piscean and we stick with the Taurian, the Virgo and also the Scorpio of the oxen, fabulous, very good structure, and excellent parents to boot, so very good. Absolutely no rabbits for the rooster, Capricorn rooster. Rabbits and roosters is no go. Can be friends, but let's not have relationships. Both get hurt, or more importantly, the rabbit does get hurt quite seriously in that. Okay, so in health issues, well, the Capricorn and the rooster are very lucky together. They're very healthy together. There's not the anxiety that plagues the rooster, and there is the knowledge that danger is around every corner, and there's that wisdom. So it does save them from rushing in headlong and being quite aggressive, like the rooster can. This is not like that. So I hope you've enjoyed this issue, and the very best of luck to the Capricorn rooster. Please choose